What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Farm Sim 25. I'm your host, the Rental Man Buck. I'm going to stop at the gas station here. We got a lot of severe weather threats coming in today, so we got to make sure we are at the top of our game. We'll roll the intro and get our day started. We are getting started bright and early at 4:45. As stated, we got a lot of severe weather threats that are going to be coming through the area throughout the day. But with the help of a very familiar friend, I think we're going to be able to capture a lot of really good data. If you guys have never seen the movie Twister or the brand new movie Twisters, Dorothy is the piece of equipment that was used in Bill Paxton's Dodge Ram to help catch all of the internal data from the updrafts and a lot of storm data collection. So we're going to try and use this to collect as much data as we can from any severe weather storms that might be blowing through the area. Taking a look down at our forecasting, it seems to be that the rain's going to start coming in about noon, maybe blowing a little earlier. But the best chance for severe weather is going to be between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. This area has not really been hit by any severe weather within the last 3-4 years. I mean, they've had some big hailstorms, but as for actual tornadoes on the ground, nothing that would cause severe threatening damage. The problem with today's storms, it has been really muggy. And if there's one thing that feeds a tornado more is hot, wet air. And if it starts to cool down really fast, you're going to catch yourself a storm cell that is not going to look pretty once it hits the ground. The storm clouds do look like they're starting to set in, but I won't really worry about anything until I see a wall cloud. If you guys do like storm chasing content and you'd like to see this more on the channel with the incorporation of severe storms in Farm Sim, be sure to let me know down below in the comments, and also possibly consider dropping a like and maybe even subscribing. We're trying to get to that 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I'd really love it if you guys could help us join on the ride. Rain has started to hit the windshield, and I believe this storm is blowing in from the northwest, and it is traveling southeast at about 35-40 miles an hour. Not a very fast-moving storm, but it definitely can catch you off guard if you're not prepared. For those that might be wondering how on earth I got Dorothy in the back of the truck bed, that I basically did my modding skills of, it's good enough to work, but don't mess around with it too much or it might break. So 25 modding skills for me are just short of a miracle. Rain has now started to cover our city streets and the winds are starting to pick up. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments section, what has been your favorite feature of Farm Sim 25 so far? And have any of you guys actually seen the tornadoes yet? I had to mess with them to at least get the thumbnail, but I haven't really seen what it does to the crops and the damage. I can see in the top right that we do have some tornado watches coming out for the possibilities of severe weather, but we're going to tune into the NOAA weather radio to see whether or not we're going to get any other warnings or sights of where this storm might be heading. Hang on, we got a reading.
The National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for northern Wright County, southeastern Kossuth County, southwestern Hancock County,
Hang on, let's check on the radar.
p.m. At 6:54 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Dakota City, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now.
Okay, well, we do have our first confirmed warning of a tornado on the ground. We don't hear anything yet, but we'll keep our eye on the radar and keep watching to see if any of these storm cells pop up. I don't see any major wall cloud threats yet, but who knows where this tornado might be coming down on the ground. I'm going to stay clear of waterways and stay clear of open areas. The last thing we need to do is get sucked up in one of these things and get taken away. I don't want to become the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. Clicking your heels 3 times ain't gonna send you home this time. Hold on, I think we got confirmation tornado on the ground. Storm moving southeast at about 30 miles an hour. Can't see anything yet. Oh, okay, there it is. I found it. Get ourselves into position. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's in the water. I think it's in the water. It is. It's a water hurricane. The water hurricane. Water-nado. See if we can get right in the line of the storm. Oh, starting to get in. Back up. Flip this bad boy around. See if we can get a better side of sight. It is the belly of the beast, baby. It is the belly of the beast. See if we can get right in front of it. Doing the one thing you never should do. Someone's got to set this thing up out back. Come on, get the hatch open, get the hatch open. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Hey, we're not catching it. It's on the opposite side of the river. Oh, whoa, whoa. We got to get closer if we're going to catch any actual good data. I jumped across the creek bed, still moving south. Any way we can possibly catch this thing in town. Sirens are going nuts in town. Everybody better be undercover right now. Get home. Yes, get away. Go. Get out of here. Seems to just be stuck down in the rail yard. Oh, you can see that building starting to creak, but I gotta be careful. Oh, you can hear it! Get the release! Oh, getting hit! Ooh! Get out of there! Woo! Let's sit back and see where this thing starts to trek. If we gotta get in reverse, then we'll get in reverse. But I want to see where this storm goes.
12 seconds later.
Oh, it is making its way towards us, and it's coming fast. Oh! Get out of there, 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 get out of there. Oh. All right. That was intense. Now it's just raining. Where the heck did that pass go through? That's my question. I want to see what the storm damage it did. Took out the signs. This is going to be muddier than heck up in here. Holy cow, it just ripped up the tree line, but I think that was more of a wind brace for these guys. It doesn't look like they got hit very hard. Ooh! Yeah, it did some damage all right. You can see where it hit. Look at that. Wow. It completely ripped a path. Whoa! Let's go follow the trail. Dang. That is nuts. And they got close too, because that about ripped shingles off that house. Let's see. Taking a look at our data. We had wind speeds of upwards of 138 miles an hour, so it will classify as an EF3, about 170 feet wide, and moved southeast. Yep, there's the storm damage down in there. Where did it cut across? Oh yeah, you can see where it came across the riverbed. And that went straight through down there. Is there any way we can get into that? Came down right over on top of the bridge. You'd think it would have ripped out this field. How did that miss? I think there's a pathway we might be able to sneak our way. We can't get all the way into that lumber area, but I can at least try to get close and see what damage it caused. First step's a doozy going off the side of the cliff, I'll tell you that much. I don't know how many of you guys have been in tornadoes, but this last year, because I'm from Nebraska, we had that major storm cell that went through the Elkhorn, Omaha area, and it was an EF3, I believe, EF4, and it tipped a locomotive. There's the really viral video that you could see where the tornado literally just tore right through and tipped over the locomotive just northeast of Lincoln. That storm cell ended up missing my area by about 6 or 7 miles to the east. It was to the right. Okay, storm clouds have now subsided, but look at this damage. I mean, it ripped the top halves of these trees off. This place looks relatively unharmed. That's surprising. I mean, that literally ripped right through the center of the building. How did that building still stand? There's a clear as day path where that storm went. Total touchdown time seemed to be about... Whoa! Hello! Oh, no, don't get stuck now. Oh, come on, dig it out. Don't. Climb your way out. Climb your way out. Yeah! Total touchdown time seemed to be about 22 minutes. Length of trail was about 1.5 miles. Seems to be everybody's okay. Let's see if we can navigate our way back out of here without falling off the side of a cliff. Hello. If I don't roll the truck first. Gotta say, this is some really good data. Everything else around town seems to be holding up relatively fine. But storm season is just getting started. Forecast is showing that it's just going to be rainy for the next couple days, so let's hope that that storm cell doesn't come back and bite us a little later in the week. I know this will be a short episode, guys, but thank you all for tuning in. This has been a little showcase of the tornado system in Farm Sim. Sadly, it doesn't, like, you know, suck the truck up and make us go flying like the Wizard of Oz, but hey, it's still a really cool feature, and it honestly brings a lot of gameplay aspects to us for this game. And of course, the crop destruction will be something that we can work with. But I'm going to run inside, get this data put into the computer for the National Weather Service. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to head down below, hit a like button, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, and most importantly, keep it fun. We'll see you guys all later. The Rental Man out.